Good morning. Let's sit with our eyes closed, prepare to tune in. Come to your breath. Anchor yourself to the earth. Spine is tall, chin is level, shoulders are down and back. Breathe long and deep. And then bring your hands together and rub them vigorously, creating some heat in the palms of your hands. And then hands to the heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale. Hold. Pull root lock. And then exhale. Bring your hands down for a moment with your eyes closed and just stay with your breath. And take a moment to set an intention for this practice. Intend what you want to move through or bring in. It could be a focus for this practice. It could be for your life. It could be a question. Think about what it is that you want to bring in, that knowing that this practice is here so as a bridge to the rest of your day. You can take the tools that we bring into this practice into your day, and so it does make a difference what your intentions are, even for this practice, when you think about what you want outside of this practice. So think about it and take a moment then to write down your intention for today. And tomorrow it might be something a little bit different, or it might be the same. So take a moment, take your pen, write it down. And then inhale and exhale. Bring it into your body. And then let's come onto all fours. We're going to start with some warm-ups. Okay? And let's go with cat-cows. Inhale. Exhale. Your hands are anchored into the earth. And then inhale to tabletop position. Press the hands a little bit further in. You're pulling yourself out of your shoulders. Curl the toes underneath. And then let's come into downward dog. Start to draw the heels down towards the earth. You might even pick up the toes if you can. Breathe long and deep. Hands are pressed down into the earth. You can feel the arms lengthening And the tailbone goes away in the opposite direction towards the back of the wall where the wall and the ceiling meet. And then alternating knees. Bend one and the opposite heel goes down. You can feel a nice stretch in the shins. Alternate. And then straighten them both out. And then take your right leg. This may or may not work for you. Just lift it up as high as it can go. And then bend the knee and open up the hips. See how that feels for you. Do any part of that, moving slowly, noticing how this feels for your body, where you get the stretch, where you get the benefit. It may just be here. Your leg just might come halfway up. And then bring that right leg down and then lift the left leg up as high as yours will go. Bend at the knee, open up the hip. And you're continuing to have equal emphasis on the pressing of your hands into the earth. Just kind of play with that a little bit, not moving quickly, just slowly. And then bring the left leg back. And then move your body forward, your shoulders forward so you're into plank. And then bring the hips down so you're in upward dog. Just for a moment. Bring the head back slightly. Beautiful. And then bend at the knees. Bring the butt back towards the heels into child's pose. Okay, so let's come back into easy pose. We're going to go into or rock pose, if you can. This is the ideal posture for the set Kriya. You can just sit in rock pose or place a cushion underneath or in between your legs to help you with your ankles or your knees. Okay, kind of lifts the weight off a little bit, right? And if rock pose does not work for you, then you can go back into easy pose. And if that doesn't work, then sit on a chair and have your feet placed straight onto the floor, right, like this. And you have a perpendicular 90-degree angle going. And you're going to want to be more towards the edge than towards the back of the chair. So whichever way, whatever works for you, and it may be different for you today, it might have been different from yesterday. Notice where your body is today. It's going to change. So I'm going to go into the ideal pose, the rock pose, and you're going to interlace your fingers and bring the index fingers up and then raise your arms up, and we're going to close our eyes and roll the eyes just gently up towards the third eye point, focusing in that place. Shoulders go down and back, so create some space between your shoulders and your ears. And then we're going to say Sat Nam, and on the Sat, the navel center goes in towards the spine and then releases on the Nam. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Not sure if this will show a little bit better if I'm doing the side view. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. One other position that you can go into is if none of those work and you're in a place where you just need to lie down and do this, you can also lie on your back with your heels close to your hips, and your hands can be up 90 degrees. Okay. We're going to do 3 minutes on, 1 minute break. 3 minutes on, 1 minute break, and then 3 minutes on. That'll be a total of 11 minutes. And if you want to do a little bit more of an advanced version, then don't take the break and just go 11 minutes all the way through. All right, so you may hear the bell. That will help me to know when we take the break. And we're going to begin. So interlace your fingers together, bring them up. Eyes are the third eye points. And let's begin. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Bring your hands down if you're taking the break. Otherwise, keep going. Arms back up. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Eyes at the third point, eye point. Sat Nam, 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 Sat, 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 Nam. Hands down. Take a rest. If you feel like your body needs it, you can also bring the forehead down so you're in child's pose during this minute. Do what you need to do. Arms up. Sat, Nam, 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 sat, nam. Inhale and pull root lock and squeeze the energy from the base of the spine all the way up, bringing the energy up your spine, up through your arms and out through your fingertips. And then exhale and hold at the bottom of the exhale, pulling root lock again and again, squeezing the energy up. Inhale and exhale. Slip your arms out to the sides and down. Beautiful. And then come lying down. We're going to take an 11-minute Shavasana because you want to do the same amount of time that you did the Kriya. Come lying on your back. Your arms and legs are slightly away from the body. And just wiggle your body a little bit. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and your hips away from the shoulders, and allow your feet to just relax and just go to the sides, and relax your breath. Relax your mind, relax every cell, every organ, and every tissue in your body. And if you're not sure that you're relaxed, notice and just scan through your body and notice if there's any place that might be continuing to contract or create tension, and squeeze those muscles there in those areas for maybe even 10, 15 seconds or 20 seconds. Just squeeze them, squeeze, and then relax them and see what that does. Anytime you feel that, that might be the way to go, is to just kind of give it a little squeeze in those areas. Kind of like a hug. And begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And rotate your wrists and your ankles. Reverse the rotation. And then stretch your arms overhead, legs in the opposite direction, and stretch deeply. Get a really nice deep stretch throughout your entire body. Feel it throughout. And then bring the knees into your chest and arms around your legs and rock your hips left and right. And then rock up and back along your entire spine several times. And then come sitting in easy pose. And we're just going to do a couple of, where you bring your arms out on the inhale, and then wrap your arms around yourself on the exhale. Let's do that a few times. You might even alternate which arm is on top. Coordinate your movement with your breath. And this time when you open on the inhale, hold. And exhale, bring your hands down. Onto the heart center. And let's close with one long Sat Nam. Inhale to begin. Sat Nam. Peace to all, love to all, light to all.